You don't need to know everything before you start. Just start. And much as you want to try to consume as much information, as much as you want to try to get everything that you need to get started, you don't need to. And I will say this because if you keep trying to set everything up, if you keep trying to consume more and more information, it's never going to be useful. You know, it's like goes the saying, when you read a book but you don't put it to use, right? When you read a self-help book and you process all this information but never actually implement it into your life, you're just going to lose it. And that's why I say any information that you consume, you must put it to use. And I understand people that might not know where to start. People want to understand how to make this work. Then only take the first 24 hours, no longer. Don't take a week, don't take a month, because if you do that, then you're never going to start. And that's why I say only the first 24 hours. And as you do it for the only first 24 hours, write some notes, figure out how you can implement this for your life, and you know you can use this for your everyday life. And with that being said, you also want to find out that when you do start, that's all that matters. Experimenting and experiences will outbeat anything. Because if you do that every day, if you dial in, put in the work, try to make this work, try as many ideas, that will work better than you can even imagine. Then keep trying to watch new YouTube videos, reading more books, investing in more courses, as that won't get you very far. It's the doing that does the most than consuming. I will always say this is like, you want to only consume 20%. 20% of information and 80% of doing. And that really 20% of consuming information, 10% is just learning, and the other 10% is analyzing through your mistakes, analyzing through what you have to do to make it better. And at the end of it all, you gotta remember that you don't need to go all in. Whether it's a business idea, a content idea, no matter what your dreams are. You know, if you want to start a business, for example, you don't need an LLC. You don't need to get the best products. You don't need to figure out how to get the most expensive thing. What you need to do is figure out how to get your first sale. You need to do is how to make your first profit. You need to make sure, how can I make a marketing strategy? Once you have this all in mind, then once you start to see some type of generating income, then you can get an LLC, then you can get better products, then you can go a little bit more in. But if you start all that out at once, if you put all that startup money in the beginning and it doesn't work out, not only will you lose money, but you're also going to lose faith. You're going to give up a lot quicker because you're losing money before you make money. And I do understand the concept that you need to spend a little bit more money to make money. Only to a certain point on the marketing strategy, right? For example, again with the business model, if you have a product in mind and you know that you really like this product, this is where you would spend money on promoting that product, on a marketing strategy. That's the only time when you actually should spend money and knowing it will make you money. But an LLC, that will not make you more money. Buying the best product in the beginning will not make you money. Maybe long term, yes, but you need to make more money in order to advance the product. You need to find the flaws of that product. And back to the LLC part, if you are a little skeptical, like again, I'm not a financial advisor nor am I an accountant advisor, so I can't tell you not to get an LLC for a business, but I will say you can get a solopreneurship, which is absolutely free. You'll just file over a 1099, which I personally do right now. And with that being said, just use what you got, right? If you want to come back to the content creation idea, you don't need a fancy camera. You don't need a Sony, Z1 camera. All you need is your iPhone. All you need is a microphone from your headphone, right? Just use what you got and then start making money and then advance toward upgrading your equipment. But at the end of it all, just have fun while you're doing it, And then I think we often overlook that is when we don't have fun, when we constantly keep thinking about the setup part, when we constantly thinking about getting the views, getting the results, you're gonna really just burn yourself out. You're actually gonna set yourself up for failure. And that's why I say you don't need to know everything in the beginning, because when you constantly think about the numbers, you're not going to have any fun. You're going to only think about numbers, and then you won't become creative. You won't come up with new ideas. All you'll be thinking about is how to make your first generated money. And that's important, but you got to come up with the first idea of having fun, knowing that this can work, and everything will fall in place. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, as you're the only one that will trust in yourself. No matter how many people tell you around you they believe in you, you're the only one that will believe in yourself. That's all that matters at the end of the day, for that matter. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna clock out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm pretty sure tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna make it tomorrow.